So, hello guys, we are back with another question, missing number from the Leetcode, problem number 268. Okay, let's see what the question is expecting from us. So, let me zoom here. So, we have been given an array named as nums having n distinct numbers in the range 0 to n. Okay, and we are supposed to return only that particular number which is missing from this particular range. Okay, so let's consider an example, or let's do one thing. Take this example only, that is example number one. So let me copy it here. Yeah. So if you talk about the range for this particular array, so the range is 0 to 3, right? Now, if we have a high level traversal, so the element which is supposed to be inside this array is 0, 1, 2, 3, right? But this 2 is missing. So that we need to find, like with respect to our program, which particular number is missing. So this was with respect to the expectation from us for the question. Now to solve this, to solve this, there are two different ways, and both are having almost the same time complexity and experience same space complexity, so anyone can be used, but let's discuss one by one. There are, okay, the first one would be the traditional summation method. Like if you have gone through your class 3 4 maths questions, uh, for a particular natural number range, there is a formula, right? So we know sum of n natural numbers is equals to n into n plus 1 whole divided by 2, right? So अगर इसी एग्जाम्पल को कंटिन्यू किया जाए, so let's say we have the value n is equals to 3, right? So what is the expected sum? Suppose there was no missing number from this particular range. So expected range or expected sum is, let's check out this particular formula whether it is giving our required sum or not. Okay. So the value of n is 3 into 3 plus 1. Let's put it in within brackets, and whatever the value comes we would be dividing it by 2. Now we know 3 into 4 divided by 2, which would give us 12 divided by 2, which would give us 6. So this is our expected sum, right? Like what we are expecting with respect to this formula. And if it was 2, let's check it out. So 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. Oh my god, okay. Yeah. So if we sum up the values, 0 plus 1 will give us 1, 1 plus 2 would give us 3, 3 plus 3 would give us 6. So again we are getting 6. So on a very high level, agar sab kuch sahi raha, then this formula would be working perfectly fine for us, and we would be getting the required output. So let's get to the coding part and let's solve it first. So we are clear with the approach we are going to follow. We are all set to start. So, okay, missing number. Let's check out if there are some constraints. Number is n. Okay, all number are unique. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's implement it. So what do we need to do? Let's declare a variable and pick up the length of the array. This would be sufficient. Let's say expected sum. We would be passing in the variable n into n plus 1 whole divided by 2. This would be sufficient. Now, this was expected sum, right? Now we need to check out the actual sum as well, right? Let's declare a variable named as actual sum. Let's initialize it with 0 as of now. Now let's run the loop. So let's say int nums, it would go start from a variable and it would go all the way till nums. Uh, for example, something like this. Now what we need to do is we have to sum up the values. So actual sum is equals to num. That is sufficient. So what is going to happen अगर we talk about this particular step dry run अगर हम लोग इसका dry run करने निकले so when the loop will be running for the first time the value of actual sum is as of now it is 0, right? Actual sum plus num. Let me comment it out so that it don't cause any confusion. Actual, yeah. So what do we got? When we are traversing the loop for the first time, अगर यही हमारा example है 301, so for the first time the value of nums would be 3, right? And for the initial time, the value of actual sum is 0. Now 0 plus 3 makes it 3. Now the actual sum value has been updated as 3. Very well. Now when the loop will be running for the second time, what do we got? We got actual sum plus num, right? Okay. So as of now, the value of actual sum is 3 and num for the second time we would be getting is uh 0. Very well. Let's put it. So 3 plus 0 will make it again 3. So we still got a variable or we can say we still got an element left in the nums array. So for this time we would be getting we would be getting 1 if we talk about this particular example. So we would be getting 1 as an element which will make it uh, 4, right? So the actual sum with respect to this particular example as of now is currently 4. Now what do we need to do? अगर एग्जाम्पल हम लोग थोड़ा देर पहले कंसिडर करें सो इस फॉर्मूला के हिसाब से जो मेरा एक्सपेक्टेड सम था दैट वाज 6 एंड इस लूप के ट्रैवर्सन के बाद जो मेरा एक्चुअल सम आया है वो 4 आया है सो व्हाट इफ वी डू एक्सपेक्टेड सम माइनस एक्चुअल सम कहने का मतलब है expected value was 6 and the current value is 4 which would give us 2 and if you look closely 2 was the exact number which was missing from this range, right? So यही implementation करना था. So loop से हम लोग बाहर आएंगे, थोड़ा सा ब्यूटिफिकेशन पे काम कर लेते हैं, इस लूप से बाहर निकले and just return the value. Return expected sum minus actual sum. That is more than enough sum. Let's submit the solution and check it out. Okay, the solution is accepted. Let's submit it. Fine. Okay, our solution is perfectly accepted. So this was the one of the method which we were discussing.